Hey, did you know you can go to colinmullen.com in order to get art and art prints? It's why I set up the website, colinmullen.com. So hey everybody, this week we're doing, the painting that I had for my wife for Christmas. And obviously it was ready in time for Christmas, but I didn't want to post it, because what if she saw? Like, I did paint it some on stream, but I knew she was going to be super duper slammed with work. So I was like, okay, as long as she's having to work super hard, then she won't have time to look at stream to be able to see what I'm doing. Still got some issues with this painting, but I don't think that I'll ever make a painting that I'm 10,000% happy with. I think the best I can do is 70-80% happy with it. And that's about where I'm at with this one, at least. It's just got some issues as far as I wish it was slightly more to the left. I wish that there's something about the 3D-ness of the vase, and I think it's because of the bounce lighting on the left side does not really exist. And so anyway, it's got some technical issues that I wish I had fixed and wish I could fix, and I can't quite figure out what needs to be done in order for those things to be fixed. So this is going to be a how can I get better at art moment, where I'm just looking at it, trying to figure out what exactly I dislike about it and how to fix it. And then maybe I fix it a little bit every now and then until it's done. But, I just wanted to make sure that it was a nice Christmas for her, because she's amazing and all that. She likes pansies. She likes cats. The vase was just a nice thing to put the flowers in. I could have put the cat amongst the flowers, but then it would have been a black cat in front of it. Just, I don't know. It didn't work out in my head where that would make sense. But anyway, as far as what this year was, I tried to keep going with I wanted to do less political stuff, but that doesn't really seem like that was really going to work, especially not with the current administration that we have in the United States, that talking about art without talking about the giant elephant in the room is, kind of a problem. It's disingenuous to be able to have a conversation about those things, but simultaneously I don't want to talk about politics all the time on a video that is supposed to be inspirational to get you to do art. Maybe that just brings you down and you don't even want to do art as a result of watching this video, and that's well, what was the point of that? I don't necessarily want to show you that you should go and paint yourself, but make you just sort of I end up getting jealous when I see other people being creative and crafty, and so then I have to go do it too. And so I basically want to do the same thing to other people, where it's just well, now I have to go do art, because that looked like so much fun that they were doing it, and they were being creative and they were having a good time. I want to go have a good time too. Do a little bit of that, convince people to do some art, yada yada. There we go. But I don't know as if that really is going to work with the political stuff being thrown in. So I think that what I may try and do is I might just try and do something that I've seen other people do as a way to have a consistent, it's something that I did in college as well, but to have a theme going forward on stuff. So maybe I can do paintings of creatures that live in a universe, and I can come up with a world for them or a universe for them to be in. And then I can just do my painting is going to be of this guy, and this expands the lore in this way. I think that might be an interesting way of progressing the channel, so that way I don't really have to keep up with current events. And I can have a series that I can do. Whether or not those will be sellable, I don't know. It might be something I experiment with. I'm going to think about it in the very least. But that is the current idea of maybe what I do for the next year, in order to just keep things different. But that being said, how about we thank the people on patreon.com/RevScarecrow. The people who donated $5 or more get to be in the outro, thank yous, which is what all these people did. They donated $5 or more. So thank you to the following people, starting with my mom and dad. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Wabfu. Thank you, Vixie Lux. Thank you, Trusty Patches. Thank you, Tofoundor. Thank you, Split. Thank you, Spaghetto. Thank you, Sophia Nope. Thank you, Skelecorgi. Thank you, Seraph. Thank you, Reverend Joe. Thank you, Pig Wrestler. Thank you, MP. Thank you, Mortis. Thank you, Michael Carr. Thank you, Lunar Ray. Thank you, Katie Valent. Thank you, Josepher. Thank you, Gabriel Bennett. Thank you, Freak Wannabe. Thank you, Egg. Thank you, Count Cannoli. Thank you, Chiptune Glitch. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Aggiewag. And thank you, Ants. It's still a bit early in the morning, and I don't want to be that guy like 3 days after Christmas or whatever. Anyway, I will see you guys next year with the wrap-up video for this year. I like to do those fairly early on in the year. If you're interested, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not, I'm glad that you stuck around for at least long enough to hear this. That was cool of you. Anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.